already tell, today's going to be a very different video. I'm on my way out to Orcas Island. Wrangler Nets is located out there, so I'm going to go out there and film some stuff for them, and also get an attic for the Bronco, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to wrap this up. There's supposed to be some whales out here, so I'm really trying to catch some whales, but I'll see you when we get to Orcas Island. So I've been here at Wrangler Nets for a few hours now. We've spent this time installing the new Bronco product line that they have. It's super cool to see their process here and the materials they use and the manufacturing process to see like really how overbuilt these things are. They will withstand hundreds and hundreds of pounds, way more than you'll ever put in the net, because they have a lifetime warranty. They can do that because of how robust and strong the product actually is. As you can see here, those are all the templates that they have. So they have stuff for Broncos. I had this in my Tacoma. I mean, they have nets for everything. So if you want to look into them a little bit more and want to see if they have something for your vehicle, definitely hit up their website. I will link it in the description below. I don't get a kickback or anything from that. They're just super cool people with a super cool product, and it's just super cool to have spent the afternoon here with Ed and Kristen and see the whole process, and I just really think you should check them out if you're at all interested in some really cool and functional storage options. So anyways, we're wrapping up here. I probably won't get the opportunity to explore this island much for a very long time, so I'm going to take the opportunity while I'm here to drive around and see what this place has to offer. It's a cool opportunity to see some place that I might not have seen otherwise.
After an amazing yet long day of filming with Wrangler, then exploring as much as I could with the remaining daylight, it was time to find camp, get a fire going, and have some dinner, which was simply leftovers from the night prior. I called it a night relatively early with the goal of hiking Obstruction Pass in time for the sunrise. Obstruction Pass State Park is a modest 76 acres with 1.8 miles of hiking trails, along with a walk-in or boat-in campground with only 10 sites. It's not super common to be in a forest like this without a lot of low-lying vegetation, which means you can see through the trees unlike any other forest west of the Cascades. Through the trees, the faint sounds of birds chirping and toads croaking signaled that the sun was arriving early, evidence of which I could start to see in the distance as the sound of waves and seagulls grew louder.
This was such a cool weekend. I know it's way different than my typical videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed it all the same. There was so much beauty in this island and in Moran State Park. Moran State Park is beautiful. I was blown away by what I came across in the short amount of time I actually had to explore it. But it stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Anyways, I hope you guys like coming along for the adventure, even though it was a little bit different. But until next time, I hope you're able to get off the grid and off the grind, and I'll see you in the next one.